How's it going out there? You're watching one of my first Poke videos, and this is practicing for the Toxic Cup. I'm with my boy Hershey, and he's one of the local trainers out here in Kansas City that provides a good challenge. So let's get right into it, huh? I start off with a Toxicroak lead versus his shiny Steelix. Looking great for me. I have the lead, so he should probably switch out here. Yeah, he goes for the immediate switch into Venusaur. I immediately go for my Wormadam switch, even though, yeah, I don't really have anything in the bag that's good against Venusaur than my Wormadam right now. So we'll hit him with the Confusion, which isn't hitting for any type of super effective or anything. We're just chipping away.
Nice.
Frenzy Plant, I shield it, even though I did not need to shield it. I just want to keep my Wormadam as full as I can because I don't know what else he has in the bag, but I know my his Steelix is covered by my Toxicroak, so just trying to see what he's got left here. So he's got a Toxicroak. That's perfect. Wormadam versus Toxicroak, gonna melt him. And now Wormadam's done its job, its duty, if you will. And oh, looks like I'll shield it and fan out the Toxicroak. So even though it did its job, I protected it just because I know my Toxicroak should be able to take out the Steelix here. So Wormadam is just going to do as much as it can, chip away at the Steelix, pull the shield off of them. Now we're going in, and you might notice how my Toxicroak only has the poison type move. I did not put Mud Bomb on yet just because I wasn't sure if I was going to commit to this as a fighter or Heracross as a fighter. I still haven't decided, but I lost way too many battles without the Mud Bomb in practice, so I actually added the Mud Bomb here later for 50k Stardust and whatever it was, like 50 candy. Oof, it was steep, you know. So his Steelix actually takes out my Toxicroak, but with very little health. So we're going to send in Wormadam, which I probably should have sent in B-Barrel, but we're going to send in the Wormadam and hit him with an Iron Head here. We should be able to chip him down, but once again, I probably should have went in with my B-Barrel. I believe I was just saving my B-Barrel in the bag just so he couldn't see what else I was running, but it looks like he's about to see what else I was running right now. Yep, a little crunch to finish me off, and he's going to get a view of the B-Barrel. Oof, so he knows that I have a B-Barrel in the bag. And let's move on to the second game here. So we got 1-0, Hirsch, great times, good games. And the second one, I start off with Golbat, switching it up, and he goes into Muck. So this is not good for me. And he'll be taking not very effective damage, I'm pretty sure, from all of my moves here, except Return. Return should hit him for neutral. Once again, I'm running Return on my Golbat, mainly for the Water type matchup. If I get thrown in against a Water type, I could surprise them with the Return and take a pretty good amount of their health. So that's the advantage of me running the Return on Golbat, but I've debated switching to Shadow Ball just because it's got more of a wider range of coverage. So B-Barrel pops off the Hyper Fang, somehow lands it with 2 shields. He must have thought I didn't have the energy for it. Sneak it in there and almost take out the Venusaur. So once again, we're just going to go Wormadam into the Venusaur. That's my best counter for it right now while I'm not bringing my Steelix. And he goes into the Alolan Muck versus my Wormadam, and this is not good for me. If he uses poison moves, yeah, Acid Spray, that's going to do a pretty good amount of damage to me. And my defense fell harshly, so now he's chunking away on me. Yeah, that Acid Spray by Muck, great move, great shield bait, everything. Alolan Muck, very, very good choice in this tournament, I would say. Gives me some problems here and there. So just melting my Worm with the defense drop. So I get my Wormadam out of there, bro. And we go back into the Golbat. Quick shield and should be able to farm him down, build up some energy, and then pop off on whoever's coming in next. Because he's still got 1 shield, so we're going to drop we should drop the Return. Oh, yeah, so we get a Return in there. I don't think he'll shield, because once again, I don't think I've showed my Return yet. So do a decent amount of Steelix's health there, over a quarter. And we switch to the Wormadam, but this is looking like GG's here. Wormadam with that much health is not going to take out Steelix, and what I just threw back in there is not going to do it either. A no health. Yep. There it goes. So Hershey mops me the second game with that Alone Muck. And let's go to the third one, huh? 3 for 3. Or no, 3 of 3. Sorry about that. And here we go. So he starts out with the Alolan Muck. He knows it gives me trouble, and I start out with a Steelix because I know that he's brought a plant Venusaur twice, and I'm like, yo, if he keeps bringing this Venusaur, I'm gonna have to bring this Steelix. So here we are. I've learned my lesson, and Steelix versus Muck. So I should be able to chip away, and I build up to the Earthquake so I can bait, hopefully, with the Crunch. Does not take the bait and hit him with the Crunch. So we get no shield, but we're still chipping away. And he's gonna pop off probably a Dark Pulse here. Acid Spray. He's lowering the defense, so lowers the defense and then switches out. I'm gonna try to pop this Earthquake off, but he's gotta know. He's gotta know I have the energy for this. So I'm assuming he's gonna shield. Shields. I get my Steelix out of there because B-Barrel is a great counter to Steelix. And now we have B-Barrel versus B-Barrel. And it just comes down to who can land the Hyper Fang, really. So here I see that I've almost built up to a Surf, or past a Surf. It's got to be a Hyper Fang. Shield the Hyper Fang. And now I'm about to have my own Hyper Fang. I just go straight for it, hoping that he thinks it's a bait and does not shield. And we're about to find out. Ooh, and he doesn't shield. So I think that right there, that determines this match, if you can land the Hyper Fang or not land the Hyper Fang. And I landed it, so his B-Barrel's gone, and my B-Barrel's still in there with a lot of health. So we're just going to pop off as many Surfs as we can. B-Barrel's done his job. It's taken out his B-Barrel, and now it's about to do some work on his Wiggly. So, yeah, no, B-Barrel, we probably won't waste a shield on him. He might even go down. Ooh, so able to farm my B-Barrel down. And I'm going to come in with my Toxic Croak and farm his Wigs down. Oh, I didn't think he was going to be able to get to it. So he gets to his charge move, pops off. Obviously, I'm going to shield and take one more little boop on Wigglytuff. And then, yeah, once again, if I had that Mud Bomb, GG's. But instead, I have this, so it's going to be close. We're gonna hit him with this, and it's not gonna KO. Oh, so he shields it. I don't think that would have KO'd him, but he's obviously expecting a Mud Bomb. So we go back into Steelix because Toxic Croak versus Muck. I want to save my Toxic Croak, and it doesn't have very good moves on it either. Steelix, I think, can do more damage. So we go in Steelix. He's got a little energy, pops off the Crunch. We get the Muck down. Now what do we have left here? We got that Wigs that he switched out. No health. Finish it off. GG's. And that is my first round of Toxic Cup practice with Hershey. Actually, I think that's my first round in general. So thank you, Hershey, for, one, showing me Alolan Muck and helping me to deal with it. I'm definitely going to make some changes to my team, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for sticking around.